Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining the session today. And I would want to say a big congratulations to everyone that was eligible to participate in the 2023 TEF flagship program. You're welcome. We're happy to have you here. Just so we start and we don't waste a lot of time, I'll quickly do an introduction. So we have Mr. Joshua Okore, is the Director of Operations for the Tony Elumelu Foundation. And then we also have Adora Okoli joining me to facilitate the session. She's the Entrepreneurship Program Executive for the foundation. We also have our mentor and very supportive translator, Foucault Rollins. He will be translating this entire session for us in French. And lastly, we have Nadia. Nadia will also be supporting. She's a mentor on our program, very supportive, and also will be translating this particular session to Portuguese. So let us just start the session. Again, welcome everyone from Uganda, from Kenya, Nigeria, from Mozambique, from Zambia, Morocco, Egypt. You're all welcome. I can't list all the countries, but I know you're here and you're welcome. So just so we start the session quickly, I will hand over the session to Mr. Joshua Okore, who will now take us through a welcome speech and also talking about the foundation, the program, and its impact. Over to you, Mr. Joshua. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ibuku. It is a wonderful opportunity to everyone here from Morocco to Ghana to Sudan to Kenya, down to South Africa. It's a great honor and privilege to be speaking to you all this afternoon. This onboarding session for the business management training is an awesome opportunity. The journey started January 1, 2023. Over 116,000 Africans applied. But 10,048 of you are the ones that are being onboarded today for the business management training. Seize this moment and be part of the movement for the eradication of poverty in Africa. Be part of the champions for job creation in Africa. Be part of the group that will rewrite African narrative with Africans embedded in it. So this is an awesome moment. What you'll be exposed to, as Ibuku will be speaking to you later, will be things that will change your life, change your mindset, change your approach to life. You'll be exposed to skills that will redefine who you are. So I welcome you and ask you to take advantage of this moment. I wish you all the best. On behalf of the CEO of Tony Elumelu Foundation, Somachi Chris Aseloka, I welcome you to 2023 Business Management Training. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Joshua, for that insightful welcome speech. So I will quickly hand over to Foucault and then to Nadia to quickly translate to French and Portuguese respectively, and then we'll continue the session. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Bienvenue tout le monde, bienvenue à cette 9e édition de la formation en gestion d'affaires de la Fondation Tony Elumelu, l'édition 2023. Donc, vous avez aujourd'hui pour cette session d'accueil le directeur des opérations, M. Joshua, qui vient de nous présenter globalement, qui a eu une centaine de candidats, et vous êtes environ 10 000, plus de 10 000 à être accueillis ce jour pour pouvoir suivre la formation. Donc, aujourd'hui, on a Ibukun qui va modérer, il y a Adora aussi qui va intervenir. Et pour traduire, je suis Roland Foucault, votre mentor depuis quelques années. Et on aura aussi la traduction en portugais qui va être faite par Nadia. Nadia, you have the floor.
Thank you, Foucault. Olá a todos, boa tarde, bem-vindos à primeira sessão, sessão de bem-vindos, né, sessão de abertura do programa TEF do ano de 2023. A primeira pessoa que falou é o novo diretor de operações, o senhor Joshua Okere, que estava basicamente dar a conhecer a dimensão do programa, que engloba todos os 55 países da África, e o número de candidatos que foi de cerca de 116 mil. Portanto, muita gente. Vocês que cá estão são sortudos, ainda não estão no final da linha, mas já estão encaminhados. A outra pessoa que intervirá será a Ibukun, que é o gerente do programa, e a Daora, que é executiva, são as pessoas com quem vocês vão interagir muito durante este programa. A fazer as traduções está o Foco, que é o mentor dos Camarões, faz a tradução para francês, e eu, Nádia Cataio, a partir de Santo Tomé e Príncipe, farei a tradução para português. Mais uma vez, bem-vindos e boa sorte. Ibukun, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Nadia, for the translation. We'll move ahead, but quickly, let me introduce my colleague that is here, Benjamin Okonkwo. Benjamin is the Monitoring and Evaluation Manager for the Tony Eligibility Foundation, and is also going to be taking us on a session on how it is important to be monitored and why your business needs to be evaluated. So we'll take that session much later, but welcome, Benjamin. And so just to move ahead with our presentation, I will just again call on Mr. Joshua to take us on, just give us a brief summary about the TF Entrepreneurship Program and, of course, its impacts in the last 8 years. So over to you, Mr. Joshua. And then Foucault and Nadia will translate to French and Portuguese. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ibuku. Awesome. For the 2023 cohorts, you're a unique group that is being part of the 9th edition of this program. In the last 8 years, over 18,000 businesses, entrepreneurs have been impacted. And more than 1.5 million young Africans have accessed the learning platform, TF Connect. So today we are starting the 9th edition, and you'll be part of the people that will be creating more jobs in Africa. Over 400 jobs have been created through this program, both direct and indirect, the stories, testimonies, success stories about. So this is part of the founder and chairman's commitment to family commitment of $100 million over 10 years. This is the 9th year of the program. And so much funds have been spent to the extent that there are partners being part of this program. So the impact of this program is immense, and you are part of the success story. So take this moment, with both hands and ensure that you complete this training. It's called business management training. You'll be exposed on the best and profitable way to manage your business and make it sustainable so that you can drive poverty eradication and become a catalyst in job creation across Africa. My words to you, what I leave with you, make the most of the 8 weeks you've been in this program. It is self-paced, but it will open for 8 weeks. Take full advantage of it. You will not regret it. Ensure you complete this training. And as Ibuku will be explaining to you later on in this onboarding session, the specific things you need to do. Do not leave any unattended to. This is your moment. Seize it and be part of the people that change the African narrative. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Joshua, for that inspiring summary or overview about the foundation and its impact. Again, I would, continue and share more information about the training, activities to be carried out, and the steps you need to take. But before then, I will quickly hand over to Foko and Nadia to quickly translate to French and Portuguese, and then we'll continue the session. Thank you very much.
Bienvenue une fois de plus, chers participants. Donc, nous allons donc commencer la session d'accueil de ce jour en vous présentant la fondation et son impact. Donc, comme vous le savez, la fondation Tenue le Melou est leader. C'est une entreprise philanthropique qui a pour ambition d'autonomiser une nouvelle génération d'entrepreneurs africains afin qu'on puisse éradiquer la pauvreté et booster la création d'emplois dans tous les 54 pays d'Afrique et aussi permettre aux femmes d'être vraiment impliquées et être au cœur de tout ce mouvement entrepreneurial. Depuis 2015 que le programme a été lancé, il y a déjà eu environ 1 500 000 jeunes africains qui ont été formés sur la plateforme digitale TIER Connect et la fondation a déjà formé et déboursé environ 100 millions de dollars en termes d'emplois directs, non 100 millions de dollars en termes de financement et a formé près de 18 000 Africains, doit financer près de 18 000 Africains, autant les hommes que les femmes, ce qui a permis de créer près de 400 000 emplois directs et beaucoup d'emplois indirects. Donc, la mission de la Fondation, c'est vraiment de mettre en avant ce qu'on va appeler l'africapitalisme afin de permettre au secteur privé d'avoir une place importante dans l'entrepreneuriat et de catalyser le bien-être social et le développement du continent. Okay, over to you, Nadia.
Thank you, Foko. Então, só continuando a traduzir o que o senhor Joshua esteve a dizer, um sumário do que é o programa. Esta é a 9ª edição do programa, portanto, vocês têm a possibilidade de tornar-se, fazer parte dessa história. Okay? Em 8 anos do programa, já mais de 1,5 milhão de jovens africanos tiveram acesso à plataforma de formação do TEF Connect. Mais de 600 mil jovens formados. Mais de 100 milhões de dólares foi entregue a mais de 18 mil empreendedores, homens e mulheres no continente, e mais de 400 empregos diretos e indiretos já criados. Isso baseado no acompanhamento e nas respostas, pesquisas que a Fundação tem feito para saber o que tem acontecido. Portanto, vocês têm a possibilidade de se tornar parte dessa narrativa, dessas pessoas que mudarão a narrativa da África, fazendo história, criando postos de emprego, tirando pessoas da pobreza. Esse é um papel bastante importante e está aberto a qualquer um de vós. Agarrem a oportunidade e força. Ibukun, over to you.
Thank you very much, Nadia. Thank you. So we will continue the session. So moving on to the next slide. So again, this is the TF program calendar for the year. Again, I'm going to say congratulations to everyone eligible. It was very, very immense screening process from application, the first and second level application, and you were able to scale through. So once again, big congratulations. So this is our training or calendar. This is the TF program calendar. So the training again started today, and I can see that 113 participants have commenced training. Very impressive in less than 24 hours. That's very good. And I would implore you to please go on TF Connect, start your training. go through all the modules, take your assessments, and you will not regret it. You will learn a lot. You'll be able to upskill yourself and move your business idea or existing business to the next level. So again, as mentioned, the training started today and is going to end on the 21st of August. So it's for 8 weeks. So you have 8 weeks. It's self-paced to take your training, go there, take your modules, your assessment, and not forget there's a pre and post assessment test. So before you're able to access the training, you take a pre-test. And once you're done with all your modules and assessment, you take a post-test and you submit and wait for next steps of the program. The next phase of our program is the business plan. So again, business plan, development of your business plan will start 3rd week of the training. So that's in 2 weeks' time. We're going to share with you the template. So there's a template TF we'll share with you to help you develop a solid business plan. So it's a business plan template and financial reporting. So it helps you give a full reflection of your business and how you want to, manage your finances, what are your projections, and how you want to keep record of your business and your finances while running your business. So we're going to share that template with you in 2 weeks' time, so you can start developing a cohesive business plan. The deadline for submission of the business plan is 31st of August. Again, we're giving you another 2 weeks to help you refine your business plan based on the learnings from the training and all the master classes you're going to attend, so you can, submit a solid and cohesive business plan. Then we now move to the next phase, which is the pitch video submission. Again, we're going to give you an additional 2 weeks, so that's or 1 week, that's 9 weeks. So technically we're giving you from the 8th week to the 9th week to now develop or create a video pitch. So again, you have come up with a solid business plan. Now tell us convincingly how you want to launch and run a successful business. So the video is 2 to 3 minutes. It shouldn't exist, it should be more than 3 minutes. So you have time now to start putting things together, coming up with ideas, refining your ideas, doing proper research, so that when you're now creating your videos, you can, speak to us convincingly about your video and tell us how you want to launch and why you need this $5,000 to launch and run your successful business. Again, the deadline for the pitch video is 8th of August. So we're giving you this calendar, and this will be shared with you via email, so you can go back, reflect, and you're able to manage your time effectively. The next phase is now the shortlisting and selection. Again, at every phase of our program, we are shortlisting. So not everybody taking this training will move to the next phase of the program. And I'm going to speak to that in the next slides. So you have to ensure that you perform, you do very well, and you abide by, all the emails, you read the emails we send to you, all the activities that are meant to be carried out during the training, you ensure that you do them and you do them very well, because that's going to help you, get to the next phase of the program. So shortlisting means we're now shortlisting people that will now receive the seed capital of $5,000. Again, not everyone that gives us a business plan that submits a pitch video will get to this shortlisting phase. So again, the best performers will be eligible for shortlisting and then eventual selection in November. And then we will have a selection announcement where we're announcing our final 2023 beneficiaries that will receive seed capital of $5,000, and this will be from November to December. Again, there are several criteria that would take you across all phases of our program. So you can take a snapshot of this slide or wait till we share with you via email. So it just serves as a guide whilst you're taking the training program. So I'll just quickly hand over to Coco and Nadia to quickly translate to French or Portuguese, and I'll continue the presentation. Thank you very much.
Ok, donc, chers participants, nous allons maintenant partager avec vous le programme global de la formation cette année. La première chose va être le programme de 8 semaines que vous allez suivre. C'est un programme de formation en gestion d'affaires. C'est automatique, vous le faites à votre aisance, à vos heures désirées. Mais retenez déjà que avant la formation, vous allez remplir un pré-test, vous allez remplir un premier formulaire d'avant-formation. Et à la fin de la formation, vous aurez encore rempli un autre formulaire pour montrer que vous avez tout fait la formation. Pendant cette formation, bien évidemment, il y a des tests. il y a des exercices, il y a des liens qu'on vous donne, des abonnements à faire. On vous prie de suivre les consignes qui sont données et d'être à la ligne. OK, la deuxième étape va être le business plan. On va vous donner un certain temps et déjà la formation de 8 semaines, ça va aller du 27 juin, c'est-à-dire aujourd'hui, jusqu'au 21 août. Après, pour le business plan, on vous donnera un temps avec un délai jusqu'au 31 août pour pouvoir faire vos business plans. Après l'étape de business plan, vous aurez maintenant les vidéos pitch. Ça sera jusqu'au 8 août. On vous permettra de faire vos vidéos entre 2 et 3 minutes, pas plus. Entre 2 et 3 minutes, vous allez faire des vidéos que vous allez soumettre sur les plateformes en fonction d'un certain nombre d'orientations qu'on vous donnera, dont certains seront expliqués juste après après ce slide. En troisième position, il y aura bien évidemment la sélection. Donc, on va préqualifier un certain nombre de personnes et sélectionner. Il faut dire qu'en fait, dans tout ce qu'on va faire avec vous, il y aura des critères de performance qu'on va vous donner. À chaque niveau, il faudra obéir à un certain critère de performance pour pouvoir avancer. Ce n'est pas tout le monde qui va traverser tous les niveaux. Il faut bien qu'on vous le dise. Ça sera en novembre pour la présélection et la sélection. Et enfin, la quatrième étape, ça sera toujours entre novembre et décembre, où on va donner la liste des bénéficiaires avec les critères pour qu'ils puissent encaisser leur argent normalement. Donc, chers amis, retenez que pour aller d'une étape à l'autre, ce n'est pas tout le monde qui le fera. Il y aura des critères de performance qu'on va vous indiquer au fur et à mesure. Merci. Over to you, Nadia.
Thank you, Foco. Então, pessoal, a seguir nós temos o plano, o calendário do programa, ok? A primeira coisa, ou a primeira fase que acontece é a fase do treinamento, que é a fase que começa hoje. Vocês sabem, receberam um e-mail sobre o treinamento que ia iniciar hoje. Essa fase vai até o dia 21 de agosto, portanto, 8 semanas para fazerem a formação. Essa formação apesar de ter iniciado hoje, já muita gente acedeu ao sistema, à plataforma e já começou a fazer. Isso é muito bom. Quanto mais cedo vocês fizerem, melhor. Então, vocês fazem cada módulo, há o material e há o teste no fim. Mas há um teste antes, ok? Vocês fazem um teste antes de iniciar a formação, depois de lerem o conteúdo todo, seguirem todas as instruções, fazem um outro teste. O teste que vocês fizerem depois, vocês enviam. É que fica registrado na plataforma com o vosso resultado. Esse teste antes é só para vocês avaliarem o antes e depois e poderem saber se aprenderam coisas novas, se melhoraram as vossas aptidões. Levem isso a sério, porque esses testes são esse conteúdo são realmente bastante interessante para quem quer realmente ser empreendedor. É material bem interessante, ok? A segunda fase é a fase do plano de negócios. O plano de negócio, esse que será no dia 30 de agosto, um modelo será partilhado convosco, ok? Em cada passo do programa, vai-se parar e explicar melhor sobre o que é que segue a seguir. Portanto, vocês têm que ficar atentos aos e-mails, sempre, vai haver muitos e-mails com informações. Portanto, o modelo de plano de negócio será enviado para saber como é que vocês vão fazer um plano de negócio simplificado que será enviado até o dia 31 de agosto. Depois temos a fase do pitch. O pitch que é um desafio, um vídeo que vocês vão fazer, um vídeo de 2 a 3 minutos, onde vocês vão basicamente defender porque é que vocês merecem receber os $5.000. Vocês vão vender o vosso peixe. E depois há uma pré-seleção para chegar ao capital, ao fundo, ao financiamento. Cada fase, atenção, que cada fase há pré-seleções, cada fase passa-se às pré-seleções, assim como nós chegamos aqui, ou pessoas que foram ficando pelo caminho, vai acontecer de novo. Mas é basicamente isso. E quando chegarem nessa pré-seleção em novembro, vocês depois fazem envio dos documentos que vos pedem, há uma verificação se é tudo verdadeiro que vocês enviarem, e então, eventualmente, em novembro, dezembro, começa-se a fazer a entrega do valor dos $5.000 para os vossos negócios. Boa sorte a todos e agarrem já, a plataforma já está aberta, abriu hoje, dia 27, e termina no dia 21 de agosto. Okay, Ibukum, over to you.
Thank you very much, Nadia. Thank you so much. So we'll continue with the session. And the next is, and again, people have been asking questions in the chat if the deadline for pitching is 8th of August or 8th of September. So it's 8th of August, of September, sorry. So just to clarify, so I can see a lot of questions if it's 8th of August or September. So it's actually 8th of September. So, but we will send more information as we go along in each email, because we're going to be having information sessions every week just to, touch base with you, share updates on next steps, and give you any valuable information. And also, there's going to be a WhatsApp group. So you're going to get links to the WhatsApp group on Friday. So again, that WhatsApp group needs to be very interactive. We're going to be sharing updates, information about the program, any valuable details you need to know will be we will share those information in the WhatsApp group. So it's another channel to reach you. So please make sure that you have a WhatsApp number that is functional. So any number that you're using on the program, ensure it's a WhatsApp number so you don't miss out on, value-added opportunities or information that would help you effectively take the training. So I just wanted to chip that in. So this is our masterclass session calendar. So we haven't fixed the exact dates, but this is going to happen on Thursdays, Tuesday and Thursday for the TOA series. Again, Tuesdays and Thursday for TOA series, and the financial reporting, which is going to help you, reevaluate your business, look at your finances, how to keep a proper record of your financials, how to hire the right accountant to help you keep your financial books. We're going to have this session. Again, learning the craft of elevator pitch is going to be on a Thursday. It's also helping you pitch effectively to prospective investors, learning the steps to pitch effectively to prospective investors. And of course, the business plan training, which is very critical, how to develop a cohesive business plan that, you can take anywhere and people would understand and see value in your business proposition. So this is pretty much what the calendar will look like. We're going to also have other masterclass series from experts. We will share those updates with you and the dates. So please, it is important to join these masterclasses. We're going to be taking attendance, and attendance forms part of us evaluating you to move to the next phase. It's part of the criteria. So it is important that you please join all these masterclasses. We will make sure that it's not more than 1 hour so that we're able to, we're able to pass the right knowledge to you and also consider your questions and also answer your questions. If you have any questions or if you need clarification on anything when we're having these masterclasses, please feel free to drop your questions in the chat and we will provide valuable response. So I will just hand over to Nadia and Foko to please quickly translate briefly what the calendar is, and then we will continue with the presentation. Thank you.
Oui, nous allons maintenant partager avec vous le calendrier des différents masterclass. Il faut dire que pour la semaine 0, il n'y aura pas de masterclass. Pour la semaine 1, en passant, d'ici vendredi, on va vous mettre dans des groupes WhatsApp. Donc, vous prie tous d'avoir des numéros WhatsApp que vous utilisez avec la fondation. Et dans ces groupes WhatsApp, vous devez vous engager entre vous, c'est-à-dire vous devez être vraiment, vous devez suivre, faire des commentaires, faire des partages afin de vous inspirer entre vous. Donc, à la semaine 1, on aura bien évidemment les formations sur le business plan, ça sera le jeudi. Et vous devez savoir que tous les mardis et jeudis de chaque semaine, il y aura des formations à 14h, heure de l'Afrique centrale. Et de voir à quelle heure ça correspond dans votre pays. Donc, l'heure qu'on vous donne, c'est 14h, heure de l'Afrique centrale. À la semaine 2, vous aurez donc, pour mardi, les TO, la façon de faire le Tony. C'est une série où on parle de Tony. Vous aurez la session 1, la session 2, ça sera mardi et jeudi. Dans la semaine 3, vous aurez la suite de la façon de faire ou les astuces de Tony, la série 4 et la série 3 qui se fera aussi le mardi et le mercredi. À la semaine 4, on va vous montrer comment est-ce que vous faites le plan financier. Ça sera aussi une formation. Et à la session 5, on vous apprendra donc comment faire le pitch elevator, donc comment faire la présentation, et ça sera aussi une formation. Ok, over to you, Nadia.
Thank you, Foko. Então, pessoal, a seguir nós temos o calendário das Masterclass. Okay? Os calendários o calendário ainda não tem datas fixas porque sua fundação ainda está finalizada. No entanto, é para que vocês tomem nota que são as terças e as quintas-feiras, Portanto, haverá sessões todas as semanas e vocês têm que participar das sessões, porque a presença é registrada quando vocês fazem o login, quando vocês assistem, e faz parte da avaliação para a seleção final no programa. Portanto, essa sessão acontece às 14 horas da África Ocidental, ou seja, 13 horas de São Tomé e Príncipe, 14 horas de Angola, às terças e quintas-feiras. A primeira sessão, na primeira semana, será sobre o plano de negócios, depois nós entraremos na semana dos caminhos do Tony Elumelu, ou seja, são lições do Tony Elumelu. Eu posso vos garantir que são sessões muito interessantes, são lições que o nosso patrono tirou na sua caminhada como empresário, e ele passa para os seus empreendedores. Portanto, são bastante interessantes e tentem não perder. E depois, na quarta semana, nós temos os relatórios financeiros, também uma sessão bastante interessante. Alguém, um dos aluminais da Fundação, normalmente é que aparece, um dos ex-alunos aparece para dar essa sessão, muito interessante, ajuda-nos a entender como fazer o controle financeiro dos negócios e por aí. E na quinta semana nós temos uma sessão sobre como fazer um pitch de elevador, e que é bastante interessante e ajuda-vos a preparar para vocês fazerem os vossos vídeos de pitch que vocês terão que submeter. Portanto, lembrem-se, as sessões terças e quintas-feiras, 13 horas de São Tomé e Príncipe, 14 horas de Angola, e a presença é obrigatória se vocês querem ser selecionados para o final do programa. Okay. Ibukum, over to you.
Thank you very much, Nadia. Thank you. So we'll move ahead. So the next slide says, importance of being investor ready. This is very, very important for us in the foundation because, again, any entrepreneur that has a business idea and has an existing business needs to understand that, at every point in time, you need to be investor ready. So you can imagine you want somebody to fund your business, and the person comes to you and says, okay, pitch your business in 2 minutes and I'm going to write you a check. And you must have all your documents, everything ready for me to be able to, put in that money into your business account. Because again, any investor that is willing to invest in you wants to ensure that he's doing it the right way. So nobody's going to pay money into your personal account. They want to be sure that, you have an idea. You must have put some steps in place, like registering your business, opening a business account. So if he wants to write that check, he's writing that check in that business name. This is why it is very important to be investor ready. And this is why we're encouraging you. Even though, yes, you're just starting the training, you're not sure if you're going to be shortlisted or you're not sure you're getting the $5,000, there is need for you to be investor ready. So please, you need to start the process of registering your business and opening a business account. Do not wait till the end of the program, because again, we're going to consider, or we're going to give people who have, their business is registered, their business account open, we're going to give them more leverage. They're going to be more advantaged. Do you understand? So we want you to start that process, because for some countries, it takes longer than usual. It takes 3 months, 2 months. I know for some countries like Rwanda, in 1 day, 2 days, you can complete the process of registering your business and get your business account, all your documentations, your tax certificates. So that's why we're imploring you to please start that process now. Even if you're not sure you're going to, get to the next phase of the program, I'm very confident that a lot of you will get to the next phase of the program because you're very resilient, you're hardworking. Getting here to this phase after the first level and second level application is very huge for us. We're very, very happy because it shows that you're dedicated, you're passionate, and you're resilient, and you want to really launch and run a successful business. So that's why it is very important, and we're placing emphasis on the need for you to be investor ready. Investment readiness is the capacity of an enterprise to understand and meet the specific needs and expectations of an investor. So in this case, TF is the investor. And you must meet the needs. You must understand that, you have to meet this particular need for us to now play a critical role in supporting your business. So please, we're imploring you. That's why this slide is very important and critical. ensure that you start the process today, start your training today. And I'm very sure, and I can assure you that you will not regret it. Even if you don't get the funding from TEF, there's so many funding opportunities that you will get to move and scale your business. So please be investor ready and start the process of registering your business. Now I'll hand over to Foucault and Nadia to please translate to French and Portuguese so that we can continue with the presentation. Thank you.
Oui, chers participants, il est important pour vous d'être investor ready, comme on le dit en anglais. Ça veut dire, vous devez être prêt à accueillir tout investisseur qui veut mettre de l'argent ou vous accompagner dans le cadre de votre projet d'entreprise. Cette notion est importante et on va vous le répéter plusieurs fois pendant cette formation parce qu'en fait, vous devez savoir que dès maintenant, c'est préférable pour vous, pour ceux qui n'ont pas encore créé leur entreprise, de créer votre entreprise jusqu'à avoir votre registre de commerce et surtout d'ouvrir le compte bancaire professionnel parce qu'aucun investisseur ne viendra financer votre entreprise en mettant de l'argent dans votre compte personnel. Non, on met l'argent dans le compte de l'entreprise. Pour cela, donc, vous devez ouvrir un compte dans une banque de bonne renommée ou pour les pays où il y a UBA, à la UBA Bank. Retenez bien. Si vous êtes dans un pays où il y a la banque UBA, c'est à UBA que vous devez ouvrir votre compte. Mais dans les autres pays, on vous laisse ouvrir le compte dans une banque commerciale réputée. Donc, il est important que vous soyez prêts. S'il vous plaît, n'attendez pas la dernière minute. Même si vous n'êtes pas sûr de traverser toutes les étapes, lorsque vous créez une entreprise, c'est votre entreprise. Quand vous ouvrez un compte, c'est votre compte bancaire. C'est le compte bancaire de votre entreprise. Donc, il est important pour vous, au-delà des opportunités que la Fondation vous offre, vous aurez plusieurs autres opportunités. Ça, c'est important. Pour être prêt à recevoir un investisseur, c'est parce que vous avez compris la capacité vous avez compris la capacité que lorsqu'un investisseur vient à vous, il rencontre un besoin que vous avez. Et lui aussi, il vient parce qu'il a des ambitions et vous correspondez au type d'entreprise qu'eux, ils veulent financer. Donc, de grâce, soyez prêts. Dès maintenant, commencez votre formation, créez votre entreprise pour ceux qui ne les ont pas encore créés. Ouvrez des comptes bancaires. Nous avons vu plusieurs candidats avoir beaucoup de désagréments parce qu'ils n'ont pas compris ceci. Over to you, Nadia.
I think Nadia is having a bit of network issues, so we'll just continue while she's sorting that out so we don't waste any more time. So we'll move to the next slide. So this is the next slide, which is pretty much centered on the key activities to be carried out during the training. Again, this is the 2023 TEF Business Management Training, and this training is really valuable because you will learn a lot on how to start a business, how to own a business, leadership, governance structure for your business, how to build a solid team. You will learn a whole lot. And I'm very, very invested in people upskilling themselves and improving themselves and ensuring that they get the right learnings to move their businesses to the next level or move that business idea to the next level. So the key activities to be carried out during the training, you need to reach each course module and complete each module test. So for every module, there is an assessment test, and you're allowed to take that test twice. So if you take the first one, you feel you haven't done well, you can take the second one, but you cannot take the third one. So you can only take the test twice. And after that, you move to the next module and then you take the assessment and it continues like that. So it is very important that when you go on the TEF Connect platform, it is www.tefconnect.net to access the training. It is an online training, self-paced. It is not a physical training. It is online and on TEF Connect platform, our digital online platform. And then you take your course, module, assessment, and then it continues like that till you complete the training. But the flow of the training is once you click on the TEF training and you click on the 2023 TEF flagship training, you have to accept our terms and conditions first. So which means you are accepting all requirements, all expectations from this training, and you wish to proceed. So once you accept, the first thing you see is the pre-test. So we're trying to evaluate you to see how knowledgeable you are, if you have, a bit of understanding about, running a successful business or entrepreneurship. And then once you're done taking the pre-test, then you move to the modules. So you're taking each modules and you're taking the assessment. And just for information, we have 2 types of training you can take. You can either read the slides, take your assessment, or watch the videos. The videos are very interactive with animation, with examples to make it very interesting. So you can either watch the video or read the slides. And we have additional reading. So if you want to learn more, you need more information, case studies, there are links at the end of each module, and you can click on it and continue to improve yourself. So this is just an overview. And once you're done taking all the modules, there are 9 modules, and the assessment at the end of each module, you take your post-test and then you submit, and that ends the training. Please make sure that you complete your training 100%, right? So that it shows that you've taken the entire training and you have completed it. The next activity is engage with other participants in the 2023 WhatsApp community groups. We're going to create a WhatsApp group where you're going to be mentored. So you're going to have 2 mentors in each of the groups who are going to provide support, guidance, and valuable advice to you during the training. So they're going to be engaging you, asking you questions. If you have questions for them as well, please feel free to share your questions, and they will provide valuable answers. So please ensure that you engage with other entrepreneurs, get to know other people from other countries, engage. Once the WhatsApp is live for engagement, please make sure you step in, engage, ask your questions, feel free. It's an avenue to learn and learn, unlearn, relearn, and learn from other people. The next activity is share business-related articles and other resources. Again, some people are very, very knowledgeable. Some people are, have existing businesses, so they have experience. Please share those experiences, share articles, teach others. Don't keep information to yourself. If you understand a module better than the other person and somebody else is struggling, please feel free to help them. Provide support. Be helpful to one another. Very important during the training program. Again, I mentioned this, ensure that you attend all live masterclass sessions. It is very important, and we're going to be taking attendance. Okay, I understand that people are working and may not be able to join. In that case, send an email to let us know, and you can, join if once you're free, you're able to join, and make sure you sign in or you fill the attendance. But if you have time, please, this masterclasses are very valuable and they will help you, especially the business plan and financial and learning the craft of elevator pitch, as well as TOEA series, because you're going to be learning from other people's experiences, live lessons, how people were able to, handle challenges in their business. It is very important that you attend this session. You will learn a lot. And then the next activity is ensure to complete all attendance and program surveys. Again, Emily, Benjamin is going to speak to this. They're going to be sending you surveys. We're going to be sending you attendance links. Please make sure you prioritize and you fill the surveys. They're very important. We're trying to get more information about you. So when there's an opportunity that arises, we can reach out to you. When we don't have information about you and there are opportunities, you will never hear, you will never get it, because again, we don't know how to reach you. We don't have any information about your business. So it is important that you fill all program surveys and complete all attendance, masterclass attendance. Please, very, very important. If you have any issues, you can always engage the team on enquiries@tonyelulufoundation.org. I will share more information on how to contact us in the coming slides. Last but not the least, it is a TF business rule that you need to start the process of registering your business once the training kicks off. So please, if there's any time for you to start the process of registering your business, it is now, so you don't lose the opportunity. Again, you need to be investor ready. It is very, very important. So I'll hand over to Foko and Nadia to please translate to French and Portuguese, and then we'll continue the slides. Thank you. Over to you, Foko.
OK, thank you. Donc, nous allons partager avec vous maintenant les principales activités que vous devez faire pendant la formation. Donc, la première activité que vous devez faire pendant cette formation, c'est déjà de lire tous vos cours complètement et de faire les tests. Ça, c'est très important. Et il vous est possible de faire chaque test 2 fois. C'est quand vous avez fait les tests que vous pouvez passer au prochain cours ou bien à la prochaine étape. Deuxième chose, c'est que vous devez vous engager entre vous. Engage en anglais, ça veut simplement dire que vous devez être présent dans le groupe WhatsApp, interagir avec les autres. Parce qu'on va vous mettre dans divers groupes WhatsApp et dans chaque groupe WhatsApp, vous aurez 2 mentors. Donc, sentez-vous à l'aise d'échanger avec les autres. Si vous avez bien compris une leçon, sentez-vous à l'aise de faire des débats, d'échanger avec les autres. C'est important que vous échangez entre vous afin de mieux comprendre toute la formation qu'on est en train de faire. Troisième activité, on vous recommande de partager des articles. Partagez des articles quand vous avez de bons articles sur l'entrepreneuriat, sur votre activité, quand vous avez des activités qui peuvent inspirer les autres. C'est pour ça qu'on vous a mis dans les groupes WhatsApp communautaires. En fonction de certains critères, on vous a mis dans le groupe WhatsApp et on vous recommande de beaucoup partager avec les autres les articles sur lesquels vous tombez. Ça peut être des vidéos, des images, des tests, je ne sais pas. Mais c'est important de partager, utiliser le groupe WhatsApp à bon escient. La prochaine activité, c'est l'assistant. Vous devez participer à chaque masterclass. C'est important parce qu'à chaque fois, il y a des fiches de présence que vous devez remplir. Donc, c'est important que vous suiviez les masterclass en direct et que vous puissiez remplir les fiches de présence. Parce que généralement, les fiches de présence, on les met en ligne pour un temps et après, ce n'est plus disponible. À ce moment-là, vous aurez des problèmes parce que pour passer d'une étape à l'autre, tel qu'on vous l'a expliqué tout à l'heure dans le premier slide, ça va dépendre de certaines performances qu'on vous expliquera, comme par exemple le fait que vous ayez été assidu. Ça, c'est autant de choses que vous devez faire. Là, ensuite, avant-dernière activité, rassurez-vous d'avoir été présent à tous les masterclass et d'avoir rempli les fiches de présence. Pendant cette formation aussi, on vous enverra de temps en temps des fiches d'enquête, des formulaires à remplir où on vous posera des questions. Ce sont autant de choses qui vont permettre qu'à la fin, vous ayez un score. Et c'est à partir de ces scores-là qu'on va vous permettre d'évoluer dans le programme. Et pour finir, retenez que autant on a commencé la formation aujourd'hui, autant vous devez directement créer votre entreprise pour ceux qui ne l'ont pas encore fait. Créez votre entreprise parce que le temps pour créer l'entreprise, ça peut être long et il peut y avoir des désagréments. Nous ne voulons plus avoir des candidats que lorsqu'on les donne le financement, ils ne sont pas capables de les toucher parce qu'ils n'arrivent pas à ouvrir le compte. Et nous subissons ça chaque année. Donc, on vous recommande dès maintenant d'être prêt à recevoir des investisseurs. On appelle ça investor ready. Soyez prêt à recevoir des investisseurs. Même la fondation est un investisseur qui veut vous donner l'argent comme capital d'amorçage. Okay, over to you, Nadia. Or Ibukun.
Thank you, Foko. Ok, pessoal, desculpa, tive um problema técnico, perdi o slide anterior, mas basicamente o que se dizia no slide anterior é a importância de estarem prontos para investidores. Quer dizer, é bom que qualquer um que tenha negócio esteja em condições de que, se surgir uma oportunidade de alguém investir no vosso negócio, vocês estejam prontos para tal. Quer dizer, empresa registrada, tenham conhecimento do vosso fluxo de caixa, o relatórios financeiros, enfim, tudo aquilo que é necessário. E a Fundação ajuda-nos nisso, ajuda a saberem como se preparar para esses momentos, de forma que vocês não percam oportunidades. Ok, essas são as atividades principais da fase de treinamento. A primeira atividade é a formação, o treinamento que começou hoje, que está no sistema. São 9 módulos, esses módulos podem ser lidos ou em apresentações ou podem assistir a vídeos. Vídeos são animados, são interessantes, para algumas pessoas é melhor do que a leitura. Independentemente, não se esqueçam de que no fim de fazerem a leitura ou de fazerem o estudo, tem que fazer o teste. O teste é importante porque o teste é parte dos critérios para avaliação. Então, completem todos os módulos. Os 9 módulos, vocês quando acabarem os módulos todos, verão que estarão a 100%. Se não tiver 100%, volta atrás, vê o que deixaram e façam. A segunda atividade que vocês requerida para vocês nessa fase é de envolver-se nos grupos de WhatsApp. Porque o grupo de WhatsApp terão 2 mentores, pelo menos, e esses mentores estarão lá para vos ajudar. São pessoas que têm mais experiência no negócio e também como a Fundação opera, poderá apoiá-los. e é também para se envolverem com os outros colegas de outros países. Aproveitem essa oportunidade para estender ou alargar as vossas redes de contato. A terceira atividade que se espera de vocês é a partilha de conhecimento, quer seja em artigos, quer seja em documentos, enfim. Há pessoas que estão participando no programa, mas que já vêm a fazer negócios, têm certa experiência, têm certos conhecimentos que podem partilhar com os outros que estão mais jovens no negócio e poder, assim, caminharem juntos. A quarta atividade é a Masterclass, nós já falamos sobre isso, nós dissemos como é importante atenderem a todas as sessões, porque a presença conta para a avaliação ao final. Entende-se que há pessoas que trabalham e essa hora é complicado. Nesse caso, quem está a trabalhar, sabe que vai estar a trabalhar, não poderá participar, envie um e-mail à fundação antecipadamente, avisar que não vai poder participar naquele dia, naquela hora, e que depois vai assistir, e tem mesmo que assistir o vídeo depois, porque os vídeos vão ficar no YouTube para serem vistos mais tarde. A quinta atividade é, basicamente, vocês completarem todas as pesquisas e todos os formulários que forem enviados pela Fundação. Qualquer coisa que vocês receberem da Fundação, vocês devem responder mesmo, mesmo para responder. O sexto e o último passo, que é a regra da Fundação, devido à experiência, a ver como é que muita gente teve dificuldades no passado em registrar as empresas, aconselha-se que, a partir de hoje, por termos arrancado hoje com a formação, o treinamento, então é a altura também de começarem a regularizar as vossas empresas. Para quem não tem empresa, negócio oficial, legal, dependendo dos países, eu sei que em São Tomé é fácil, 2, 3 dias tem essa empresa registrada, mas há países que eu sei que é muito difícil, em Moçambique, e por aí. Vocês tentem fazer, Angola também é um bocado complicado, pode levar tempo, então, a partir de hoje, tentem reunir os documentos, saber como registrar as vossas empresas, para que assim não tenham dificuldade. Se chegar ao fim do programa e for a fase de envio de dinheiro, e vocês estejam preparados para estar. Isso é parte do estar pronto para investidores, ok? Boa sorte a todos, mais uma vez, e força. Ibukun, over to you.
Thank you very much, Nadia. So we'll just move quickly. So again, now this is a training phase. I've spoken to this, I've explained or given a proper breakdown of what the training entails, but just an overview. So it's an 8 weeks training. You have 9 modules, it's self-paced. I am meant to complete each module and the assessment. So this, I'm not going to go through all of this. So you can do a screenshot of this slide, but most importantly, what is the eligibility criteria to move from training to the next phase of the program? Very, very simple. Is your performance score, which means you have to do very well in your training. So take the training very seriously, research, ask questions, engage with people in the WhatsApp group. If you don't understand any part of the training, engage other people in the WhatsApp group. Ask your mentors. If you have mentors that you speak to, that you share, information with, ask them, make it interactive, engage other people and get the desired learning. So your performance score, completion and submission of all your modules and assessment. Again, we consider gender balance because, we need to ensure that we're selecting equal number for women, equal number for men. So we're going to be using this as a criteria. We're not going to be picking more men than women and vice versa. So, and also very importantly, we have what we call TEF partner requirement. Again, as Mr. Joshua mentioned earlier, we have other partners that are aligned with our vision to empower African entrepreneurs and want to be part of this inspiring and impactful engagement. And so we need to ensure that we cater to their needs as to the sort of entrepreneurs they want to fund, the sector, the gender. So that's what we call partner requirements. So this is partner specific. So we also consider this as part of our eligibility criteria. So these are the things we're going to consider to shortlist entrepreneurs from the training to the next phase of the program. Again, submission of your business plan, which is the next slide. So it is important that you develop your business plan using the TEF template that will be shared with you, and also your financial reporting. do a proper financial analysis of your business and be very realistic. Once you do that and you submit, you'll be eligible to move to the next phase of the program, and you meet all these criteria, you certainly will be eligible to move to the next phase of the program. So I'll quickly hand over to Foko and Nadia. So please summarize. Please, let's make it very brief so that we can round up the session quickly. So over to Foko and Nadia. Thank you.
OK, thank you, Ibukun. Donc, maintenant, on va vous expliquer comment la formation se passe à proprement dit. Donc, c'est une formation de 8 semaines où vous avez 9 modules. Et comme on vous l'a dit, vous passez les modules à votre aisance. Tout est automatique, vous suivez votre propre rythme. Toujours est-il qu'à la fin, il y a des quiz, c'est-à-dire des tests, et vous avez droit à 2 tests, à faire le test 2 fois. La note qu'on va retenir sera votre note la plus élevée de toute façon. Donc, dans l'ensemble, à la fin de cette formation, vous devez noter que votre éligibilité pour passer d'une étape à l'autre va dépendre d'un certain nombre, d'une combinaison de critères, parmi lesquels les critères de performance. On vous l'a dit. Par exemple, le fait de participer au Masterclass, le fait d'être engagé dans le groupe WhatsApp, ça fait qu'on vous remarque, il y a autant de choses. Donc, vous avez aussi que vous devez faire tous vos devoirs, suivre les formations, que ce soit en PDF, en PowerPoint ou en vidéo, et faire vos devoirs, les assessments, les quiz. Donc, notez aussi que la présélection ou la sélection des personnes qui vont bénéficier peut dépendre de la région où vous vous trouvez en Afrique ou du sexe, c'est-à-dire ça peut être mâle ou femelle, masculin ou féminin, ça va dépendre des bailleurs de fonds. Le dernier élément, c'est aussi le fait que les partenaires de la fondation, parce qu'en fait, il y a beaucoup de partenaires qui ont cru en la fondation et qui laissent la fondation leur aider à former et sélectionner des entrepreneurs afin qu'eux aussi ils financent. Donc, ces partenaires aussi peuvent venir avec des critères spécifiques en termes de secteur, en termes de région ou en termes d'activité, on ne sait pas. Et le fait qu'on vous finance va donc dépendre de tous ces critères-là. Over to you, Nadia.
Thank you, Foko. Bom, pessoal, aqui é sobre a fase de treinamento, já se falou bastante, já sabem que são 9 módulos, são é feito à vossa própria velocidade, não, a informação está lá online, vocês vão lendo, se fizerem 2 por dia, ou 2 por semana, ou como derem, é inteiramente a vosso critério. E todo o resto já foi falado. Ok, aqui de notar é o critério de elegibilidade nesta fase. Quais são os critérios? É o resultado, ou seja, a pontuação que tiverem nos módulos, o facto de completarem todos os módulos ou não completarem todos os módulos, portanto, a completação dos módulos, a diversidade regional ou diversidade de gênero, ok? Tem os seus critérios, mais mulher aqui ou menos mulher aí e por aí, ou mais pessoa dessa região ou da outra região, e também o TEF está sujeita aos requisitos dos seus parceiros. O TEF trabalha com parceiros e os parceiros têm os seus próprios requisitos, que podem ser desde o setor da atividade, pode ser ter a ver com gênero, pode ter a ver com outras coisas, enfim. Mas é basicamente esse o critério da elegibilidade. Portanto, lembre-se, vocês têm que completar todos os módulos, tentem fazer o melhor que puderem, porque a pontuação conta, e o resto tem a ver com a vossa região e a vossa própria, o gênero. Ibukun, over to you.
Thank you, Nadia. Thank you very much. So I'll move to the next slide quickly. So the next slide, again, is business plan. I have spoken to this. You need to combine all the learnings from the training, the master classes, and develop a cohesive business plan. And again, I mentioned that the deadline for submission is 31st of August. So you're going to start the draft, the first draft, on the 10th of July, and you're submitting on the 31st. Please, we will not be giving any extension. 31st of August is the deadline, and there will be no extension. Eligibility criteria is a combination of first-in-time completion, who submits first, which is you have to make sure you submit before the deadline, and also we'll consider regional and gender diversity. The program is Pan-African, so we would ensure that we select everyone from each country. We'll select entrepreneurs from each country. So we're not going to select all Nigerians or all Ghanaians. We're going to select across 54 African countries. And of course, partner requirement, very important. So I'll just hand over to Nadia and Foko to quickly translate so that we can close out on this session. Thank you. Over to you, Nadia and Foko.
Après la phase de la formation, vous avez maintenant la phase du business plan. Et dans cette phase-là, vous allez vous servir de tout ce que vous avez lu pendant les cours et aussi des échanges que vous avez eus sur WhatsApp, aussi bien que des masterclass que vous allez suivre. À partir de ça, il est question que vous puissiez développer, que vous puissiez élaborer un business plan intelligent, un business plan gagnant sous un modèle qu'on va vous fournir. La fondation a un modèle. Et ce business plan va permettre que vous puissiez, avant le 31 août, notez bien, il n'y a pas moyen d'étendre les délais. Les délais sont fermes. Au 31 août, il faudrait que vous ayez soumis votre business plan. Et à titre de rappel, pour traverser cette étape de business plan, il faudrait bien évidemment qu'on respecte les critères d'éligibilité, comme par exemple le fait d'avoir soumis votre business plan dans les délais, comme par exemple les critères régionaux et les critères de genre. Parce qu'on vous a dit, la Fondation a des partenaires et ces partenaires-là peuvent donner certains critères spécifiques. Mais ce qui est sûr, c'est que, quel que soit le pays, vous pouvez gagner. Il y aura les candidats en fin de compte qui vont venir de tous les pays de l'Afrique, de tous les 54 pays. Donc, ça ne sera pas uniquement les Nigériens ou bien les Ghanéens ou bien, je ne sais pas, les gens de n'importe quel pays. Tout le monde, les candidats qui vont être financés viendront de tous les pays. Over to you, Nadia.
Thank you, Foko. Então, pessoal, aqui é a fase do plano de negócio. Após a fase de treinamento, vamos à fase de negócio, conforme nós vimos num dos slides anteriores. Esta fase começa no dia 10 de julho, vai até o dia 31 de agosto. Atenção, esse prazo não vai ser estendido, esse prazo não vai ser alargado. Por isso, trabalhem dentro do prazo, ok? O modelo será enviado antes do momento do início para que vocês possam se familiarizar, ok? Notar aqui, quais são os critérios de seleção desta fase? Os critérios são a data de envio. Portanto, quem envia primeiro tem mais chance de quem envia mais tarde. Os critérios regionais e de gênero. E os critérios dos parceiros da fundação. Portanto, estes são os critérios para a fase do plano de negócio. Lembre-se, cada fase há pré-seleções. Ok? Boa sorte. Ibukun, over to you.
Thank you very much, Nadia. And we'll move to the next slide quickly. So it's pitching. Pitching again, I explained this. You're going to create a 2 to 3 minute video pitch of your business. And you're going to be given a platform where you're now going to upload that pitch video. So please make sure you create a quality, make sure you're able to express yourself. We don't want murmurings. We don't want, just speak to your business. If you own a business idea or you own an existing business, it is very easy to convince people and speak passionately. It is important because we're going to be looking at passion. We're going to be looking at how you are able to convince us that, we need to fund this business idea or existing business to scale it. So it is very, very important that you please create a very good and quality video, and it should not exceed 3 minutes, please. And even when you're, if you've exceeded, if the MB is very large and you're trying to reduce it, please make sure you reduce it and you check, you play the video, because sometimes you reduce and play the video and then you can't hear the person or you can't see the person in the video. Please check well before you upload. Very, very important. And at that point in time, we're going to share a walkthrough guide that will help you effectively understand the platform and how to upload your video. So it is important to note that this is the final stage of the program, of the Tony Elumelu Foundation Entrepreneurship Program, and you are required to complete all requirements at this phase to determine whether or not you'll be eligible to pitch. So if you don't submit your video before the deadline, which is 8th of September, and you don't do what is required of you and submit all the supporting documents that is needed, you will not be eligible, and we will not be extending or giving extension after the 8th of September. So criteria to be eligible for pitching: you have to There's an OTP verification you have to do on the platform. We will share more information when that process starts. And that for that OTP verification, it means you have to give us your WhatsApp number. So it has to be a WhatsApp we can always reach you on. And that WhatsApp is able to check and validate the person. Once you put in that number, we can check and validate if you're a robot or if you're a human being. So that platform has those features to check. Make sure it is your WhatsApp number. Make sure it is your WhatsApp. Very, very important. Don't put in any number that is not your WhatsApp number, because everybody will be placed in a group and we will validate each person's number before we proceed to the next phase of the program. Again, first in time completion and submission of your pitch video. You have to submit before the 8th of September. You have to submit all due diligence required documents. So your business registration, like I mentioned, start the process of registering your business. Before we're able to review your video, we must you must share your business registration document, your business bank account details, with either UBA. If you're from a country where UBA is, we'll share more information on that. And if you're from a country where UBA is not present, you must open an account with a reputable commercial bank. Do not open an account with a microfinance bank or with a cooperative bank. We will know, and we will not disburse funds into those accounts. And please make sure that all the business account details you get from your bank is valid, because you're going to now give us or request for a bank reference letter from your banker. So that means the bank is validating you as their customer. They have, put in your business account details and every information about you, and they are signing off that they know you, and they are vouching for you that you're a customer and they know you. So you're going to bring your bank reference letter. You're going to give us your notarized document. We're going to share a template. There's a TF notarized template, which means you have to sign. It has to be your name and your signature in the space that has been designated. And then you will take it to a notary public office in your country for them to stamp it. It has to be stamped and validated. Very, very important. At the point of you registering your business, you must request for your tax receipt or certificate. There must be a tax certificate that has a number, because we check for these things. So it is very important. Again, gender balance, regional diversity, we must select from across 54 African countries, and we also consider TEF partner requirements. I explained this earlier in the previous slide. So please, it is important. All of these documents we are going to check thoroughly and before we validate you. So do not give us fake documents. Do not impersonate anybody. Make sure the documents you're submitting is valid, because we're going to check. Once we notice your documents are invalid, or we notice that we cannot verify you with the documents you have provided, that person will be disqualified and removed from the program. Again, I don't want anybody to be affected. I wish everybody the best, but please abide by these rules and, make sure that you're able to follow through with the requirements for this particular program. It is very, very important. I will hand over to Foko and Nadia to please translate quickly, just summarize in French and Portuguese, so that we can move to the next segment and hand over to Benjamin, who is going to be taking the monitoring and evaluation slides presentation. Thank you. Over to you, Foko.
Thank you to Ibukun. Donc, après la phase de formation et la phase de business plan, nous voici arrivés aux explications sur la phase de compétition de présentation. Donc, vous devez savoir que pendant la présentation ou bien la phase de pitch, vous devez faire une présentation vidéo de 4 minutes ou moins qui vont être analysées et évaluées par des juges pour voir la faisabilité de votre affaire. Pour cela, on vous donnera des guides. Des guides, on vous indiquera pendant les masterclass comment vous allez présenter et tout ce que vous allez faire. Vous serez guidé. Donc, vous devez savoir que pour arriver à cette phase, il est important, pour traverser cette phase, vous devez faire votre vidéo et l'envoyer sur la plateforme. On vous donnera les indications pour que vous puissiez envoyer sur la plateforme. Faites des vidéos de bonne qualité où le son est audible. Et c'est vous qui devez faire la vidéo, ce n'est pas quelqu'un d'autre. Parce qu'à la fondation, tout est vérifié. Les autres critères, à part le pitch, pour pouvoir traverser cette étape de pitch, de présentation de votre vidéo, de votre projet, c'est votre numéro WhatsApp. Vous devez avoir un numéro WhatsApp et vous devez savoir que ces numéros WhatsApp-là sont vérifiés. Ça doit être votre numéro de téléphone personnel et non pour quelqu'un d'autre. Tout ce que vous devez faire à la fondation, utiliser des numéros de téléphone où il y a WhatsApp. Parce qu'à la fondation, on fait des vérifications vidéo. On vous appelle pour savoir si effectivement c'est vous. Attention de fournir des faux documents ou d'essayer de faire que quelqu'un d'autre fasse la présentation à votre place. On va vous attraper et quand on vous attrape, vous êtes disqualifié. Donc, je me répète, pour traverser cette phase, vous devez déjà faire votre vidéo, l'envoyer dans la plateforme. Vous devez les soumettre dans les délais. Parce qu'une chose qu'on ne vous a pas dit depuis le début, à chaque temps, puisque vous êtes nombreux, on vous sélectionnera en fonction des plus rapides. C'est la loi du premier arrivé, premier servi. À chaque temps, on vous sélectionnera en fonction des plus rapides si vous avez les mêmes notes ou les mêmes scores. Donc, pour traverser cette phase, comme j'étais en train de dire, il faudrait donc que vous puissiez fournir vos documents d'entreprise, en l'occurrence le registre de commerce. Il y a un certain nombre de diligences et de documentation qu'on vous demandera, comme par exemple votre pièce d'identité et autres. Tout ça, vous devez les fournir et en originaux. Tout est fait en numérique et pas de faux, parce qu'on a des moyens pour vérifier. Il y aura aussi, entre autres documents, qu'on va vous demander tout ce qui est de vos références bancaires. Et on vous l'a dit, vous devez ouvrir un compte bancaire dans une banque commerciale, pas dans une microfinance ou une coopérative financière, non, dans une banque commerciale. Pour les pays où il n'y a pas UBA, on tolère que ce soit dans une autre banque de renom. Mais pour les pays où il y a UBA, quel que soit votre éloignement d'une agence UBA, on va vous dire, ouvrez votre compte professionnel dans une agence de UBA. On vous demandera aussi des documents notariés. Pour cela, un certain nombre de documents vont être mis à votre disposition. On va vous donner les formulaires pour que vous puissiez remplir, le modèle. Il y aura aussi la lettre de référence de la banque. C'est des lettres qu'on va mettre à votre disposition. Le banquier va signer pour attester qu'effectivement, il vous connaît et que vous avez un compte chez lui. Autant que vos papiers de banque, vos papiers fiscaux, le reçu de paiement ou bien un papier qui montre que vous êtes en règle avec la fiscalité. Bien évidemment, comme pour les phases précédentes, il y aura toujours des critères régionaux et des critères de genre, c'est-à-dire homme ou femme en fonction des partenaires. Et les partenaires pourront indiquer quels sont les profils qu'eux recherchent. Over to you, Nadia.
Thank you, Foucault. Ok, pessoal. Então, a fase a seguir é a fase da competição de pitch, ok? O que é pedido a vocês aqui é que façam um vídeo de, no máximo, 3 minutos, que sejam vocês mesmos. Tente ser vocês mesmos durante o vídeo. Porque, como disse a Gugu, não se quer nenhum robô. Quer-se pessoas a falar do seu negócio, falar com convicção. Primem pela qualidade do vídeo. É muito importante que tenha qualidade. Se achar, na fase, quando chegar a esta fase, vai partilhar mais detalhes sobre o tamanho do vídeo e também sobre a plataforma de carregamento. Vai haver uma sessão que vai explicar como é que se usa a plataforma. Mas, então, nessa altura, vocês procurem seguir as instruções que vos forem dadas para que vocês tenham chance de passar. Okay? Os critérios para passarem para a outra fase, quais são? Vai haver uma verificação, ou OTP, ou que seja, há um número que vos será dado, um número que se usa só uma vez, que vocês terão que usar no sistema. Esse número será enviado para o vosso WhatsApp, o número do telefone do WhatsApp. Portanto, o WhatsApp é outra ferramenta que será usada aqui para comunicação, para além do e-mail. Forneçam um número de telefone que é vosso, que vocês usem, não forneçam o número de telefone dos outros, porque vocês a fundação entrará em contato com vocês através desse sistema e essa verificação também terá que ser feita e vocês terão que passar nessa verificação para poder passar para outra fase, ok? Outro critério é acerca do envio. Quem enviar mais rápido, quem enviar primeiro, tem mais chance de quem enviar depois, obviamente. Os documentos de verificação será feito, vocês enviam o documento, há uma verificação que será feita desses documentos. O registro do vosso negócio, quer dizer, o negócio está registrado, oficialmente, no guichê de empresa onde há o guichê único, onde for que vocês registram o negócio no vosso país, essa verificação será feita. Uma conta aberta num banco comercial, uma conta bancária comercial, quer dizer, uma conta para o vosso negócio, da vossa empresa, não conta pessoal, porque a fundação não manda dinheiro para a conta das suas. A fundação manda dinheiro para a conta da empresa. E essa conta deve ser aberta num banco. Nos países onde há o banco UBA, deve ser aberta neste banco, ok? E nos países onde não há UBA, deve ser aberta num banco respeitável, um banco comercial respeitável, ok? As instruções também sobre isso serão dadas mais para frente. Países que têm UBA serão indicados, países que não têm UBA, a TEF normalmente manda a lista de bancos que recomenda que vocês possam abrir a conta para evitar confusões, porque esse é um ponto onde se tem muitas vezes dificuldades com os empreendedores. Então, vocês têm que abrir a conta neste banco e este banco tem que vos fornecer detalhes bastante corretos ou verdadeiros da vossa conta bancária, coordenada bancária correta, para que evite que o dinheiro vá e volta para a fundação e haja problemas. E também há uma carta de referência que será pedida que vocês forneçam do banco, ok? Depois há uma declaração que vocês terão que fazer, há um modelo que a fundação partilhará mais tarde. Essa declaração terá que ser feita e autenticada no cartório, um carimbo do cartório, a dizer que vocês são vocês e que vocês vão pegar esse dinheiro para usar para o negócio e não para outras coisas, ok? Há outro requisito que é um certificado de imposto válido, para quem já tem empresa que já esteja a funcionar, e depois há outro critério que é o mesmo de antes, que é o critério regional e de gênero. E, finalmente, há também o critério dos parceiros da fundação. Portanto, esses critérios todos é que permitirão passagem para a próxima fase, ok? Mais uma vez, antes de chegar a essa fase, haverá mais sessões onde se explicará detalhadamente esses aspectos todos. Mas agora, para que vocês saibam, o vosso número de telefone, okay, é importante que seja um número verdadeiro, o vosso WhatsApp que vocês realmente usam, ok? Ibukun, over to you.
Thank you very much. So moving quickly, so this is pretty much seed capital, what the expectations, I already mentioned this. So you need to have, completed and fulfilled all requirements to get to this phase of the program. So not everybody will get to this phase. From training, we will shortlist people to get to the pitching phase. From pitching, we will now shortlist the best and top performers to now get to the seed capital phase of the program. Again, it's very important that, those who emerge as final selected participants will be required to have submitted their business registration document before pitching, and also their valid business account details and other supporting documents. Somebody asked a question about tax certificate, because the idea stage. Once you register your business, you're given a tax certificate. And I think this happens in Nigeria and some other countries. So go to the organizer or the body that helps with registering a business and ask them for the requirements. Once you register your business, they give you a tax certificate. And once you start running your business, you pay your tax, and then you just keep updating it like that, and it's reflected. So I think at that point they give you a tax receipt once you're able to pay tax for your business. So that's the process. So please, you need to ensure that you have fulfilled all requirements. You have given us your registration documents, valid business account, because we're going to validate. You have given us your bank reference letter from your bank, signed, stamped by your bank. You have successfully completed our physical verification exercise. We're going to conduct a physical verification exercise where we would engage physically with each applicant. So each person, we're going to meet with you face-to-face and conduct that verification exercise. So please make sure you are available, make sure you are accessible. Once we're unable to reach you once or twice to give you the address or the location, or you're not responsive, it is automatic disqualification and removal from the program. So very important. You must scale through our physical verification process to get seed capital. It is very, very important, and you must have submitted all valid documents. And this physical verification exercise will be conducted in all 54 African countries where we have entrepreneurs. So we're going to conduct a physical verification exercise where we want to meet the selected or shortlisted applicants, meet with you, engage with you, and ask some certain questions and validate you before you get to seed capital. And again, we're going to audit all the documents you have provided. We're going to check those documents, validate them with the necessary bodies before we can validate you for seed capital. So what we're going to be checking is the authenticity and validity of the document you have given us. So it's very important that you're giving us valid documents. I cannot overemphasize this. And physical verification exercise, extremely important. It's mandatory if you want to move to this phase of the program, which is the seed capital phase. I will quickly take the CEF certification, which is pretty much a certificate that is issued to the final selected entrepreneur. So people have been successfully verified and have received the seed capital of $5,000 will be issued a certificate, and this will be issued 30 days after seed capital is disbursed to you. So please, it is very important. But across the phases of the program, we will be sharing this valuable information with you so that you are aware and you are reminded. I will hand over to Coco and Nadia. Nadia, please, once you're done, please hand over to Ben. Benjamin will be taking the monitoring and evaluation presentation just to share more information about how we monitor our entrepreneurs post-disbursement and why it is important for you to be reachable so we can monitor and evaluate your business for value-added opportunities and just to share your success stories and progress and get more information about your business. So over to you, Foko, and then to Nadia, and then Benjamin will take over and take the M&E slides. Thank you. Over to you, Nadia and Foko.
OK. Pour ce qui est de la phase de seed capital, donc capital d'amorçage, vous devez savoir, on vous l'a dit depuis le début, que votre entreprise doit être créée et vous devez avoir ouvert un compte bancaire professionnel. Donc, ce n'est pas un compte bancaire à votre nom, mais au nom de votre entreprise, au nom de votre projet. Et le projet doit être celui que vous avez déclaré pendant que vous avez soumissionné à ce concours. Donc, le compte doit être créé à UBA ou dans une banque de renom commercial. Ça, c'est pour les pays où il n'y a pas la banque UBA. Mais ce qui est sûr, c'est qu'à la fin, pour ceux qui vont recevoir le financement, il y a un certain nombre de vérifications qui vont être faites et vous devez réussir à toutes ces vérifications. La première chose, c'est que les critères de performance, tels qu'on vous l'a dit, et le business plan, aussi bien que le pitch, doivent être validés. Donc, vous devez avoir soumis votre business plan, vous devez avoir soumis votre pitch vidéo, et vous devez aussi avoir eu de bonnes performances pendant les sessions, les masterclass, si vous avez bien suivi et si vous avez bien travaillé dans le groupe WhatsApp. La deuxième chose, c'est qu'il y a aussi les vérifications physiques qui sont faites, quel que soit le pays. Dans tous les 54 pays, il y a les vérifications physiques qui vont être faites. Après, il faudra soumettre des documents qu'on va vous demander. Et ces documents-là, quand vous les envoyez, on vérifie si ce sont des bons documents ou pas. Enfin, lorsque vous avez soumis tous ces documents et respecté tout ce qu'on vous a demandé, il y a maintenant le département audit qui vérifie encore chaque document pièce par pièce, leur authenticité et leur véracité, aussi bien que leur validité, avant qu'on ne valide qu'on puisse vous donner de l'argent et on vous débourse ça dans votre compte bancaire. Over to you, Nadia.
Thank you, Foko. Ok, pessoal, a fase mais esperada é a fase do capital semente. Essa fase, de novo, quando estiver mais próximo, vocês saberão mais detalhes. No entanto, vocês já sabem o que devem enviar, nós viemos a falar sobre isso. Eu acho que o mais importante aqui é tomarem nota de quais são os critérios para avaliação, que são a pontuação, a verificação física, que a fundação contrata uma empresa para fazer, o envio de documentos verdadeiros e válidos, né? E uma auditoria que é feita por uma empresa contratada ou pela fundação para verificar a veracidade de tudo que vocês disserem. A outra fase a seguir é o certificado. O certificado é enviado cerca de 30 dias após o capital inicial ser partilhado convosco, ok? Um certificado também é bom para quem quer ser empreendedor, tá? Benja, over to you.
Hi, Benjamin. Over to Benjamin, please.
Hi, Bukun. Just to confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot. And well done on the session. It's very engaging. Thank you so much. I'll just take a few minutes and just go straight to the point and talk about monitoring and evaluation. So one of the first questions that people will always ask is, why are we monitoring? And what's monitoring and evaluation really about on the Tony Elmelu Foundation Entrepreneurship Program? So our first response is usually that it's just a process that we've put in place, a system that we've put in place that allows us to effectively support entrepreneurs through their journey on the program. How do we tell people about your success? Our first point is, how do we tell people about your success? How do we continue to understand your business and you as an entrepreneur even better on the program? So it's not just enough for us to say we've selected you on the program, we know you a bit, and then we funded you. Our interest is to continue to get to know you and your business as an entrepreneur. And then we are able to figure out all of the ways that we can further support your business while you're on the program. And the best way to do that is to monitor you and your program. And oftentimes people hear monitoring is just like as if there is a police watchdog just next to you. That's not the case. So we just simply say that monitoring is ability to track and report on your success. Are we able to note your milestones, your achievements? Are we able to support you at the right time as an entrepreneur? The journey isn't so easy. So you would need a lot of support on this program. Right from the time you started applying, we already started to know you. And then we are structuring trainings and support that suits your business, that works well with your time, and learning how you respond to some kind of trainings that we're offering now. Some of you that may have applied last year or 2 years ago, or maybe 3 times on the program, you would observe that some things may be different from the trainings as you move along. Last year, it may be different from what you're going to see this year. And that's because we've been able to learn from the process, learn from the feedback that we're getting from you on how to improve the program. Contents that may need a bit of retweaking so that you can understand it even better. And that's what M&E simply does. So in just 5 minutes, we'll just talk about it, and then we'll probably just get into question sessions if there's still time for that to answer some of your questions. I know you may have a lot of questions, especially around entrepreneurs' progress monitoring system, or how we are doing it, or what results we're getting from it, or how we're using it to support your entrepreneur journey. First, we have 4 key critical things that are within the M&E system for this program. And that's the monitoring component, which you can already see on the screen, the evaluation, the learning, the research component of it, and very importantly, the adapting. How does all of this work together? I'll just tell you a simple illustration. So we monitor because we want to see your progress and how you're making this progress, and at what time did you start to create jobs? At what time did your business start to struggle or succeed, or raise revenue, or have an additional income, or have an additional stream of revenue, or open the new branch? You want to know about it. Then we are evaluating different milestones to know what sort of impact you are having within your community, and what kind of impact your community is also having on your business. This is very important because at that point, we would want to be able to tell about your impact. We want to be able to engage about some of the things that are affecting your business. You know, some of them might be policy related, some of them might be environmental related issues, and then we're able to reach out and support you the best way that we can, or provide the necessary information and training that is required for you to scale through those challenges that we're able to capture at different milestones of our evaluation. Then, more importantly, again, we are able to conduct several researches about your program or your business to learn a bit more and how best to support you. And then those learnings effectively feed into what we call an adapting system, where we are beginning now to cycle back with the information that we have we have gotten from you and some of the solutions that we feel that will help your business. So it's just a cyclic system that continues to move on, and we start afresh again, we monitor, we evaluate again, we conduct a bit of research along the line, and we learn, and we come back to you with solutions. Some of these solutions can come in form of value-added technical support. We want to know the right technical support to give you at different stages of your business. And then again, quickly, when do we do this and how do we do it? Pretty simple, though. We have already started. From the point you got interested in applying for the Tony Elumelu Foundation Entrepreneurship Program, monitoring already began. So we know you a bit more now than we did from the beginning, because we had the opportunity to go through the business plans that you sent in. We went through it, all of the processes to where you are now. So we understand your business even more than we did from the beginning. So we kind of have a good sense of what kind of support your business is going to be needing at the different stages of your development as an entrepreneur. So M&E more or less like provides that back-end support that just gives you the confidence to know that you're not alone. We are seeing what is happening, and we are working also on our own end to provide the needed support at the right time. So you can see the different stages where you have gone through the application, and then you have also now gone through the screening, you filled a lot of forms, the second stage validation has happened, M&E was able to do that for you, and then finally you have been shortlisted to be part of the training. During the training, like Ibukun had earlier informed, you're going to see certain assessments in the beginning, and at the end, what M&E tries to do with that is that we want to know what level of knowledge you have gotten and areas where you may have struggled to get maximum level of learning, and then how do we improve on that to ensure that the next stage of the program is even better, and then what level of mentoring would you require in the next stage should you go through to the next stage of the program. So we are tailoring support after you want to know what works for you, what hasn't worked, and how do we change it. But at the end, we extend our monitoring beyond the seed capital. Once you've received your money, it hasn't ended. The journey is even just starting for us, because at that point, we want to now know how you spent your funds, what are the challenges you're having, what are the new jobs that you have created, how sustainable are those jobs, what extra additional support do we need to provide for you and also for the ecosystem where you're functioning, the community where your business is, how do we support you better? Then we take all of that information and triangulate it through a mentoring system that provides a specific kind of support that you need. So you see, M&E is very critical for you. I've heard people on this program say, you don't get to us, we don't hear from you. And those are usually the people who assume that once you've received the seed capital, there's no need to stay in touch. You have only just touched the surface, because that's when your entrepreneur journey is only just started. I've also seen if we don't get information about your business, we are not able to categorize you adequately to the kind of blended support that you would require at different stages of your business. So finally, how does this really work? Why do we monitor your progress? So when we take all that information from you, the first thing that we do is that we begin to ask ourselves a very critical question. What has worked well for you? And at what stage are you right now in your journey? And what can we do to improve that? So the first thing that you'll see is that we're trying to improve the program quality. And the program quality means that we want to serve you better. We want to be able to provide adequate support. And then informed technical support needs, that I mentioned that earlier. We want to be able to provide the right kind of support for your business. We want to be able to say, hey, Olu is in Japan, Olu is in Kano, and he wants XYZ support, and this is how we can give it to him. If we don't have that data, if we don't have that information at the right time, filling our survey, responding to our enumerators in the field when we need them, when we need you to, then we don't have the right information to provide the support. And then thirdly, Of course, we want to continue to engage stakeholders within your community, policymakers within your country, so that we are able to, in such a way, influence some of the policies that are going to come out from your government and your institutions to better create the ecosystem that is required for you to survive. All-round support, basically. And finally, we want to be able to share your success stories. In fact, I oftentimes tell entrepreneurs on this journey that the moment you've made it to this stage of the program, you are already a success story. We have enough to be able to tell the world how you pitched your idea and got to this point, but it's not enough. We want to be able to tell the next stage of your story, and that's that you completed the training and that you were shortlisted, and then you got the financing and you started your business. And 5 years later, we've tracked your progress to the point where you have created XYZ number of jobs and raised XYZ amount of revenue and impacted your community. If you check our Instagram pages and different pages on socials and our website, you see a lot of success stories. This is how we came about it. And we can provide such a huge visibility for your business. TEF has that, convening power and that visibility on socials and with the right people to be able to give you the kind of visibility that your business needs. But we cannot put together these stories without your support. So we need you from beginning to decide that you're going to have to work closely with our M&E team to give us the right data. And that's it. That's just in a nutshell what the monitoring and evaluation system for this program is about. And I'm sure as we continue to engage, we're hearing a lot of emails from us from TEF Impact, getting a lot of emails from us to fill a couple of surveys, schedule visits with you in your different location, and I'm counting on those support. So I think I'll just take a pause here and then we'll take the translation and get back to you, Foucault. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Benjamin. So I'll just quickly, Nadia and Foucault, let's quickly translate Benjamin's slides briefly. So over to you, Foucault and Nadia. So I'll just go through the slides for you, Foucault, and then same for Nadia. So over to you, Foucault. Very, very brief. Thank you.
OK, thank you, Ibukun. Donc, il est question ici de vous présenter un peu le système de suivi du programme en entier. Donc, comment est-ce que les entrepreneurs évoluent dans le cadre de ce programme de formation en gestion d'affaires de la Fondation Tenue le Monde. Donc, globalement, on nous a expliqué qu'il y a 5 étapes dans une première phase. Par exemple, au niveau de la phase 1, c'est le suivi. Donc, on nous explique en fait que pendant qu'on vous forme, il y a un suivi particulier pour l'efficacité, pour pouvoir avoir des décisions efficaces. En deuxième position, on a l'évaluation. À partir de certains documents et de certaines preuves, on essaie d'identifier quels sont les impacts et comment est-ce qu'on les mesure. Ça, c'est important. À la troisième chose, on parle maintenant de la recherche. Le système de suivi de l'évolution d'un entrepreneur au sein de la Fondation permet aussi de faire des recherches et ces recherches-là, on peut les partager avec les autres parties prenantes qui sont engagées ou bien qui aspirent à s'engager avec la Fondation. En 4, il est évident qu'au terme d'un tel parcours d'évaluation ou de suivi, on apprend, donc la Fondation apprend. Pour ceux qui ont connu ce programme dans les années antérieures, vous avez remarqué que progressivement, les choses changent, les programmes s'adaptent. Ça, c'est dans le 5e volet du système de monitoring. C'est que le programme s'adapte à chaque temps aux différents résultats et surtout à la façon dont on peut implémenter la vision d'autonomie en Afrique. Next, please. OK, donc, ici, on nous explique qu'effectivement, pour pouvoir faire ce suivi, les choses vont étape par étape. Ça, par exemple, on peut partir de les soumissions. On vous permet de soumissionner. Après les soumissions, il y a une phase de mentoring et de formation. Après la phase de mentoring et de formation, il y a la phase de business plan et de présentation vidéo. Après la phase de présentation vidéo, il y a la phase de financement. Après la phase de financement, il y a la phase où on vous pose des questions pour savoir comment votre activité se comporte. Donc, la Fondation veille véritablement à tout ce processus afin de pouvoir améliorer le programme et de pouvoir avoir plus d'impact dans tous les 54 pays d'Afrique. Next, please. Et pour finir, il va de soi qu'à un tel système de suivi des activités de la fondation donne des résultats qui permettent de juger de l'efficacité. Et cette efficacité permet d'améliorer, la qualité d'améliorer la qualité du programme. Ça permet de concevoir les documents techniques dont vous avez besoin pour pouvoir mieux être formé. Ça permet aussi de faire des recommandations pour les politiciens et tous ceux qui interviennent dans l'écosystème de l'entrepreneuriat dans toute l'Afrique. Et ça permet aussi de partager des expériences à succès des entrepreneurs que la Fondation a formés à travers le monde. C'est ça qui permet que ce programme soit durable. Merci. Over to you, Nadia.
Thanks, Coco. Pessoal, neste slide vai-se falar um pouco sobre o porquê que a Fundação faz um monitoramento, uma avaliação. Esse sistema de monitoramento e avaliação é feito em 5 etapas aqui. Nós temos uma fase só de monitoramento que acontece antes do programa iniciar em si, depois já uma avaliação através das evidências e suportes para ver onde é que há lacunas que precisam ser preenchidas. Há também a pesquisa, na terceira fase, nós temos o aprendizagem, que vem dos resultados que se obtém dessas pesquisas e de avaliação, e a adaptação na quinta fase, onde basicamente pega-se tudo aquilo que se recolheu e aplica-se para uma melhoria do sistema. Okay? Next, basicamente, é isso o papel dessa monitoração e avaliação, e quando e como é que isso acontece. Isso acontece em todas as fases. Acontece na fase da candidatura, acontece na fase do treinamento e mentoria, acontece na fase do plano de negócio e pitching, acontece na fase de financiamento e também depois do fundacionamento. Quer dizer, a fundação depois acompanha ainda os empreendedores a saber dos sucessos, as dificuldades e o que a fundação pode fazer para eventualmente melhorar ou continuar a suportar esses mesmos empreendedores. Next, please, Bukum. Por quê? Porque um monitoramento do progresso do empreendedor é basicamente para que se possa melhorar a qualidade do programa, é para poder se buscar soluções técnicas de acordo com as necessidades que se encontram. É também para se poder criar políticas que realmente sirvam para desenvolver o sistema do empreendedor e o ecossistema em si. E também para que se possa partilhar as histórias de sucesso com o mundo, para vos tornar conhecido pelo mundo como empreendedores da Tony Eloíno. Ibukum, over to you.
Thank you very much, Nadia. Thank you, Benjamin, for an amazing presentation. So I will just quickly round up the slides. Still on the entrepreneurship program. So these are the guidelines to engage and interact with other participants. So advise one another, motivate and encourage one another, counsel and guide one another, support one another, and challenge each other to be resilient. And most importantly, learn from one another. So this is really tied to the WhatsApp groups. You would get those links on Friday, so you can join the WhatsApp group. I would implore and encourage everyone to please join, because this is where you get valuable engagement, collaboration, and information about the program. So I would just quickly allow Foucault and Nadia briefly to summarize, and we'll move to the next slide, the final slide. Thank you.
Oui, voici un document qui vous permet de comprendre comment vous devez vous comporter dans les groupes WhatsApp et pendant même toute cette formation de cette année. Donc, il est important que vous devez vous conseiller entre vous. Vous devez vous motiver et encourager entre vous. Vous devez vous supporter entre vous. Vous devez partager les documents qui vous donnent des conseils. Vous devez apprendre les uns des autres parce que vous n'avez pas les mêmes expériences. Et le challenge concerne tout le monde. Il est important que vous soyez résilient. Donc, ne vous prenez pas la tête. C'est important de rejoindre le groupe WhatsApp où on va vous envoyer et d'être vraiment actif. Ça compte énormément. Over to you, Nadia.
Thank you, Foco. Portanto, aqui nós temos algumas diretrizes de como se comunicar e interagir um com o outro. Lembre-se, aconselhar um ao outro, apoiar uns aos outros, aprender um com o outro. Há diferentes níveis de experiência e de conhecimento. Motivar uns aos outros, encorajar, suportar, dar apoio. E lembre-se que a dificuldade é de todos, portanto, juntos vocês conseguem ser mais resilientes. Obrigada. Ibukum, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. So we will quickly go through the next and final slide so that we can, end the session. So the conclusion, effective communication is one key tool to progress into various levels of our program. So please, communication is very important. If you're having any issue, please share in the WhatsApp group, send us an email. I'm going to be sharing the email box or the email address where you can send all your complaints, inquiries. If you need information about anything, please send us an email. Social media is not that channel for you to go send complaints or you're trying to inquire about the program. We have an email. We're going to also share you our customer service numbers so that you can call or send an email, and we have very, very passionate TF members that are going to respond to you and give you the information that you need. So please stick to emails and phone calls. Do not go on social media to tag, comment, or put your complaint there. Emails are our only channel and phone calls to reach the foundation. And, we're going to provide clarity and your issues will be resolved. Communication with your mentors and how to manage and leverage communication tools are available to you. Again, these mentors are volunteering to provide you with the right support. Please do not start asking them for personal numbers. If they want to share their personal numbers, they will share, and make that choice on their own. But it is not mandatory that you must get their personal numbers. They are only allowed to engage with you on the WhatsApp groups and share their thoughts, advice, support you, provide clarification on any issues. Please, let us respect one another. Let us, engage with one another in a very cordial manner. Let's not insult anybody. Let's not, say or be insultive to anyone in the WhatsApp group. Let's engage respectfully. Very, very important. And to ensure that you stay informed with our updates or news from TAF or the Tony Eligibility Foundation, you're advised to check your emails regularly. If you don't find any information in your mailbox, please always check your promotionals or junk. Sometimes these emails drop in your junk mails and then, you may not just see it. So please check your junks regularly, check your promotionals regularly, your spam or your email box, of course. And, we will always share information regularly on our information session, masterclasses, the calendar. We will give you all of this information. And again, we will leverage the WhatsApp group really well for this particular program. So please ensure that you join the WhatsApp group, very important. And please, it is important to note that your email address and validated WhatsApp mobile number are your unique identifier. So on this program, you cannot change your email at any point in time. Once you're not able to access your emails, which means you can't continue on the program, it means it's automatic removal. So there's nothing we can do. We cannot change your email address. Once we validate your mobile WhatsApp number, you are not allowed to change. That's why I'm really, hammering on this and reiterating it. You are not allowed to change your email address or validated WhatsApp mobile number. They are your unique identifier on the program. And so you cannot change it while you're participating on the program. And then the last but not the least, if you want to contact us, you have additional questions or you're facing any difficulties regarding the training program, please send an email to enquiries@tonyelimelufoundation.org. This is the most important channel to reach us. And we'll also share with you mobile numbers where you can call if you really need to, speak to us on any issue or you need an issue resolved. This is your go-to email address, not social media, not Twitter, not LinkedIn. It is enquiries@tonyelimelufoundation.org. And we encourage you to click on the link to read our handbook. We're going to send that. And then the walkthrough guide, which has already been sent to you. If you're unable to engage on the TF Connect platform, please click the links to the walkthrough guide, interact with it, and familiarize yourself with it. And I wish you all the best and good luck on the program. Please start your training, ensure to complete it 100%. And I promise you, it will be the best experience ever. Thank you, everyone. Good luck. I will hand over to Foko and Nadia to quickly translate and we'll end the session. It was nice having you people here and thank you for staying this long. It's almost 2 hours and you guys are still here. We're very grateful. Over to you, Nadia and Foko. Thank you. Over to you, Foko. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. The slide, please. Go back, please. OK, donc, pour conclure, vous devez savoir que la communication efficace durant tout ce programme est la clé. Ça, vous devez le savoir. Il faut une communication efficace. La deuxième chose, c'est que vous devez avoir des échanges avec vos mentors. Et la communication doit aussi être vraiment enjoliviale entre vous et vos mentors. En troisième position, vous devez savoir que la fondation communique essentiellement par email. Donc, veuillez régulièrement consulter vos emails. En cas de besoin, allez regarder dans les mails publicitaires ou dans les spams. Parce qu'on peut vous envoyer des emails, ça part en spam et vous ratez un délai. Donc, c'est important de régulièrement regarder si vous n'avez pas reçu des emails dans les spams ou bien dans les mails indésirables. Et pour finir, vous devez savoir que votre adresse email et votre numéro WhatsApp validé est votre seul identifiant. Ce n'est qu'avec ça qu'on vous reconnaît à la fondation. Votre email et votre numéro WhatsApp validé. Voilà votre identifiant unique pour la fondation. Il est impossible de le changer tant que vous êtes dans ce programme. Impossible de le changer. Next, please. Maintenant, pour tout ce qui a comme désagrément, pour vos plaintes de grâce, veuillez les envoyer à cette adresse email inquiry@tonyelmundufoundation.org. Évitez d'aller sur les réseaux sociaux, écrire des choses désagréables. Sur LinkedIn, sur Twitter ou Facebook, non. Partagez des choses agréables. Mais quand, pour ce qui est de réclamations, venez à cette adresse email et envoyez. On va aussi vous envoyer des numéros de téléphone où vous pouvez directement appeler. Merci, portez-vous bien et faites une bonne aventure pour cette formation 2023. Over to you, Nadia.
Thanks, Foko. Ibukun, can you go back one slide, please? Ok, pessoal, finalmente, como conclusão, lembre-se que a comunicação é chave para o sucesso nesse programa. Esteja atento aos vossos e-mails, esteja atento aos vossos WhatsApp. A comunicação com o vosso mentor é importante para garantir que vocês entendam o que realmente se passa no programa e se tiverem dúvidas e também para vos apoiar nas questões técnicas. Se vocês não receberem e-mail da Fundação, se não verem e-mail da Fundação na caixa normal, procurem sempre na caixa das publicidades, na caixa do spam, na caixa de lixo, porque muitas vezes o e-mail da Fundação vai parar. A Fundação vai comunicar convosco muito, por isso fiquem atentos. Se não estão a ver e-mail, procurem. O vosso e-mail, o vosso endereço de e-mail, que vocês candidataram ao seu programa, o número de telefone, o WhatsApp que vocês colocaram, são vossos documentos únicos ou meios de comunicação único para o programa. Portanto, vocês não podem trocar ao longo do programa. A partir de agora, vocês não podem trocar, ok? Atenção. E em questões de dúvidas, por favor, Ibukun, next, please. Vocês têm esse endereço de e-mail que certamente vocês já conhecem, que é inquiries@tonyelmundufoundation.org. Este e-mail é para o qual vocês devem conduzir todas as vossas questões, ok? Façam foto, print screen e registrem esse e-mail para a vossa comunicação, qualquer dúvida que tiverem. Mas também tem os grupos WhatsApp, onde vocês podem colocar ali questões. Boa sorte a todos e que cura tudo de melhor. Obrigada.
Thank you very much. And we've come to the end of this amazing onboarding session. Thank you so much, Foko. Thank you so much, Nadia, for the translations. Thank you so much. Thank you, Benjamin, for an amazing M&E session. And of course, thank you to our director, Mr. Joshua Okori. He, did an amazing job with the welcome speech and, speaking about the impact of the TEF program. So thank you very much. Again, please go on TEF Connect, www.tfconnect.net, start your training, take all your modules, complete all your assessment, engage with one another. Make sure you join the WhatsApp group once you get the links. If you don't find it, the email in your mailbox, please check your junk, spam, or promotionals. I wish you the very best and good luck to everyone. Bye for now. Bye.